Hey everybody, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Zach.
And you're watching the Midnight Jamboree.
So it's Saturday night and it's almost hot light hour at Krispy Kreme. And today they're premiering their Eclipse donuts, which is a chocolate glazed chocolate donut. So it's going to be like the coolest thing in the world, or it's going to be awful. But I love the chocolate glazed donuts, so I think this will be probably my favorite donut in
You like the
existence.
chocolate ice donuts.
Whatever, it's the same thing. I like chocolate donuts. It's so good, and Krispy Kreme has the best donuts. The parking lot's kind of packed, so I think we're not the only people who are here to like get that exclusively. So I just didn't want to do it tomorrow. I kind of wanted to get my donuts so I can have some on Sunday mornings. So yeah, I'm hopeful that we'll get some. I mean, I hope they have enough supply to meet the demand that I think is here. So
I mean, luckily there are a few other Krispy Kreme within a little bit more of a distance to us, but not horribly far. So if they don't have them here, we can always try elsewhere. But
she says if she doesn't drive.
I know Zach will camp out and wait. He'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have enough?
Yeah.
We'll wait. We'll
wait.
sit in the lobby and we'll wait for like an hour if that's what it takes to get him these donuts, because
Yeah, so we're excited.
they're special.
But we'll see what happens.
Got some! It only took 45 minutes and a giant horde of people, but we got some! Now this is precious cargo on the way home.
Alright, so we have the donuts in hand. They are gorgeous. Just look at those. I am very, very pleased. I mean, obviously, all of the employees were very much in a hurry to get these done. Rightfully so, there are dozens of people in there.
I don't think dozens is the right word for how many people were shoved into that tiny little store.
Okay, no, dozens is the correct word. There were probably like 45 people. That to me is dozens.
But for a Saturday afternoon, it was intense.
Yeah, they're never that busy on a Saturday night. That's crazy. But so we got the donuts. So I was wrong earlier. I thought they were chocolate, but they are just the regular donut glazed with chocolate. So I was a little incorrect. I apologize about that. But they look good.
They smell good.
And I'm ready to try. So grab one.
I want this one. It's like the perfect O.
As you can see, the bottoms are not covered any longer. But
they were rushing them so fast. The moment it came out of the glazer, they were just like, throw them in a box.
Yeah, they were trying to. And then one of the people came over and was like, no, you gotta let them dry first. Because one person grabbed them and it was like splattered across the box. I was like, okay, maybe you need to let them sit for a minute. Let's try it. That is good.
And just how soft it is too, because they're so fresh.
So fresh. These are less than an hour old.
I probably have chocolate all over my face, but I don't care.
I don't see any. But no, I mean, they're essentially the chocolate iced donuts. Sorry, I keep mispronouncing that. They're essentially that, just completely coated and not covered in the regular glaze. Like, that's the flavors I'm getting from this donut.
They took the chocolate icing and mixed it with the original glaze. If you saw them making it, that's what they did. They made the chocolate frosting, like they put on the chocolate ice donuts, and then they mixed it with the original glaze to make it thinner. So that's why it tastes like that, but it's got the thinner, crispier consistency of the glaze.
That makes a lot more sense.
So these are extremely limited. They are only available during the evening hot light hours today, which is Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday. And then on Monday during both their hot light hours, both in the morning and the evening, because they have to shut down the entire machine to get this glaze in there, and then they have to shut it down again to clean it out, put the regular glaze back in, shut it down again. It took them a while to get this going when we were there, and I have never seen so many people rejoice over food.
It was so exciting.
Like, the moment it started going, it was like, yeah!
I equate it to like when a man landed on the moon. Everyone was so happy about it. We were just like, this is the best day of our lives.
Like when you watch like Apollo 13 and things like that,
Yeah,
and
when
like
they-
you
when
see
they
mission
land in the
control,
water.
and they're just like, yes!
And then that one thoughtful guy was just like,
We did
that's how everyone reacted.
it. It was hilarious.
It was like, we got chocolate!
But we're super excited, and that was really great for us because super limited, obviously, but it's kind of spooky with it being the Eclipse donut, you know. So the fact that so many people.
Shoot, da do.
Are you seriously on your third donut right now?
What? They're limited.
You better leave me at least 5 more. I will count them.
I'll eat all 6 of mine like now.
Right. I'll just be like savoring them throughout the next couple days. Can I have like, no, you ate all yours. They're limited. But the fact that so many people were excited about this really made me happy because we get excited about limited edition food and drinks and candies, and the fact that other people that just kind of seemed like normal everyday people were getting excited, that made me feel super happy.
And it's not like the Oreos or Twinkies or things like where, you know, someone can be at the grocery store and be like, oh, hey, yeah, they have that. Why don't you pick up a box of that? People had to go to the store to get these. There were people there well before we were. The parking lot was packed. I'm amazed we found a spot kind of close by. But just, it was an event. I mean, it will be an event tomorrow. It's probably still an event right now. I mean, it's only 6:30. They're hot, like, at least in our area, has only been going for an hour.
Yeah, and it goes till 9:30 tonight, too, so.
Check your times if you want to make sure you can get these donuts. Because they'll be around, but they will be limited, and who knows if they're ever going to come back after this.
Exactly. I mean, this is the first Eclipse that we've had in, what, 30 years?
I think it's 40 years, but I'm tempted to go back tomorrow and get another batch and see if they taste different. To see if these ones, they were like still getting the hang of it, you know, because they were mixing this glaze on the spot.
Yeah.
This wasn't like something they had pre-made in the back. It was kind of crazy.
And it kind of seemed like they weren't expecting that many people because I walked in and I went up to the counter and I was like, hey, can I go ahead and pay for these while you guys are making them? And she was like, no, like, we've already taken a bunch of orders. We need to fill these orders first. Like, they were frantic. And then when they finally got everything going, about 30 minutes after their hot light hour started, they were just like, okay, the people that already bought them can come and get them. The people that are waiting, you still need to wait. So, I mean, eventually, obviously, we got some, and they were super, you know, apologetic. Like, oh, thank you so much for waiting. Which
it wasn't an ordeal.
I'm gonna wait. Like, I wanted these. I don't care. Like we said earlier, if we have to wait for an hour for you to make me donuts, I'll wait for those donuts because these are amazing.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. I mean, they've made special edition donuts in the past. They've made Ghostbusters donuts. They make Halloween donuts every year, but I think this is the first time.
Power Rangers donuts.
Yeah. I think this is the first time that I've actually had a special edition donut from them that I actually liked.
Yeah, 'cause usually it's always the ones in the big puffy donuts with the cream filling.
Or it's just a giant puffy donut with no filling.
Yeah, and it's like, whilst I appreciate that, I mean, you can put a sprinkle here or there, you can put an eyeball there or whatever, but it's just, these feel different. They actually feel like a real donut, not just a gimmicky, stupid thing. It kind of feels like, wow, we're actually trying out a new style of donut as opposed to just, oh, hey, let me put a little moon on here.
Yeah.
You're good with a little bit of frosting.
See, and that was my thing. That's why I was so happy that they were like, hey, let's do something different. Let's do something for the people that like our original glazed donuts. Okay, that's 6. Better watch yourself, sir. The one issue that I have with these, though, like I said, they do have to shut down the machine. So we wanted to get some of the original glazed and kind of compare them, but they didn't have any. They were like, oh, we only have the chocolate glazed. And I was like, okay. Like, I'm not going to complain. Okay, now it's your turn to talk while I eat.
There's like a Rorschach test on the bottom of this box, which once they're all gone, I will definitely be posting a picture of and seeing what I can make out. But really all I'm seeing is just donuts. That one I see an octopus. I'm going to stare at this for 20 minutes. No part of me will feel upset when these are gone. I feel they're not fantastic. I don't know if it was really just because they weren't expecting all these people, so the kind of mad rush. These taste off to me. Obviously, I mean, I just ate 6 of them, so how off could they really have tasted? But they don't. I really like the chocolate ice. That's my favorite donut from Krispy Kreme, hands down. Because it's got that nice chocolate on there, and then it's got the glaze on top of there. So it's a good donut, and it's not too chocolatey, which is I think the reason I like it. They are too chocolatey. They're like someone took Cocoa Puffs and made it they taste like Cocoa Puffs.
That's exactly what they taste like. I was like, why do they
It's
taste
Cocoa
like
Puffs.
it's Cocoa Puffs?
It's Cocoa Puffs. These taste like Cocoa Puffs. Very light, delicious, bready Cocoa Puffs.
Love it.
Fluffy Cocoa Puffs. I assume that's someone's stripper name somewhere. Fluffy Cocoa Puffs. My name's Fluffy Cocoa Puffs. But that's what it tastes. They taste like Cocoa Puffs. And I don't know. Like I said, no part of me will be upset when these are gone and stuff. It's a nice experiment. I'm glad we tried them. But yeah, I'm not.
I still love my original glaze. That will forever
Yeah.
and always be my favorite donut from them.
There's a reason that they have kept those so long and that they're just now trying something like this. These, they're fun, but as with almost every limited edition thing, there's a reason that it's limited edition, especially for food, and I feel that these just... I would not go back and get these again.
They're good, but they don't taste as good as they possibly could.
No, I definitely think that there is room for improvement when it comes to this. I think a little less on the chocolate, a little more on the glaze
I agree.
mixture could even out that.
Like a 2 to 1
flavor.
ratio.
Yeah, something like that. You
Because
know,
it was
just-
more of a 2 to 1 with the chocolate
Oh
to
my
the
God.
glaze from when I was
like
watching.
the chocolate, it was like they were dumping a fudge into that thing,
And then they were just like,
a
little bit of glaze, and I was just like,
it's not gonna
need
work.
more glaze in there.
Yeah.
Well, and they were having issues with it being too thick going out
Yeah.
the thing too, so I was like,
So they just it seems like they were not instructed properly on how the glaze should work with this.
but honestly, I think that they held their own and did really
Oh no,
well.
we're not disrespecting the employees
Not at all.
whatsoever. We are just simply saying they probably were not instructed on the ratio, or maybe there was no ratio. Maybe it was just like, here's the chocolate.
Put the glaze in
Yeah,
until it's runny.
You figure it out. Why? We did all the work, but no. I mean, I'm happy to have tried them. They are sitting nicely in my stomach, but I wouldn't get them again. I'd say that'll do it for the Eclipse donuts from Krispy Kreme taste test. Happy that they exist, and like the solar eclipse, they will be gone too soon. But I think on Tuesday, all of us will have kind of forgotten that it happened. Maybe Wednesday at the latest, if anyone has leftovers. But yeah, I think that'll do it for the Midnight Jamboree. I'll wait for her to finish her bite. I'm just gonna do another one.
Everybody on the internet just saw me like engulf 4 donuts in a matter of 5 minutes. So, do I have anything on my face?
You know, a little schmutz. You got it.
Tasty schmutz. Definitely make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell, so you guys know the next time we upload a video. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media accounts as well. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Pinterest. And we do post on there a lot outside of YouTube as well.
I posted some nice videos and so on and whatnot of the donuts. So if you didn't get enough in this video, make sure you head over there and check that out.
I mean, I put up a minute-long video of these things just being glazed. I was happy. So until next time, I'm Sydney,
And I'm Zach.
and you've been watching the Midnight Jamboree.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Chocolate fingers.